Thanks to EA for making this video possible. Hey guys, my name is Angelia. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back. So today we're doing a quick build. This honestly didn't take me too terribly long, but I am intending to do the Tiny Town Challenge. It was suggested by one of you guys for the new Life and Death expansion pack and to maybe mix some occults into it. So I have, I think, 3 or 4 sims created already for this, and yeah, I'm very excited to get started on it. I was going to use the original Tiny Town lot from Deli, but I wanted to make everything the same size, and I don't know if it's just my game that's acting up or whatnot, but I was struggling to make them into rental lots, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start over because my game was being weird. So I made my own version of it. There isn't a lot here. Like, I feel like Deli is a little bit more expansive in terms of items and the, you know, the trees and everything, but I did my best. Okay, I also wanted to keep it a little bit less because 64 by 64 lots, at least for me, can get really freaking laggy, and this has to be on a 64 by 64 lot. I mean, it doesn't have to be. You could make like the little rental units a little bit smaller, but I digress. I wanted to make sure it would actually load okay for me and not be a pain in the butt, so that's what I did. I also obviously color coded the rental units to the specific color of that area. I'm doing just the basic colors. I was going to include like blacks and browns and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it all bright. So I believe we have just like the normal colors. You're gonna see me go through and actually define it. This is not a speed build. I only sped it up a little bit just because I am sometimes a little bit slow when I build. But here we are, just redefining the names of everything. So blue, obviously. Those are actually all the colors right there, except for the last one is not a dark blue, it's red. And yeah, I'm very excited to do an occult version of this and to do it at all, because like I've been eyeing it, and then when it got suggested to me, I was like, I can't resist. I'm that type of person that can't resist temptation. But yeah, I'm pretty freaking excited, especially we are coming towards the end of the Black Widow challenge, and this is not a terribly long challenge, so I don't want you guys to think that like this is going to be, you know, months long. I don't think it'll be that long. And also, I do intend to start the Love is Blind challenge at some point after Black Widow and this are done, so that is still on the docket. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it and all that, and I know I want you guys to be able to have time to submit sims, so it's going to be a while off. I am still working on Ever After, especially now that that collab build that was posted for the Valeris River House, the whole Whispering Woods collab is done with. I can actually sit down and focus on it if my computer allows me to, but you know, sometimes technology gets in the way of things, so I don't want you guys to think I forgot about that. I haven't. It's just there's been a lot of stuff going on, especially this time of the year for us over here. But anyway, so I decided to make like a little building outside. I don't know why. I was like, you know what? It makes sense to kind of have like a dilapidated looking former community center lobby, I guess, because like it's really small. I didn't want to add to bills or anything. I honestly haven't played with the residential rentals too much, so I need to figure out the rental costs and all of that, but I'll worry about that once I actually get my sims in there, and once like we actually pick who is going to be the first lovely tenant that we have. But yeah, I'm very excited to start this challenge. It reminds me a lot of Stardew Valley, and I love Stardew Valley, but this time we're doing it with like kind of a Halloween-ish spin to it. You know, I built this lot in Windenburg, and then when I saved it to my gallery, I noticed the photo was like through a wall or something. It was crazy. So then I switched it to Brindleton. I was like, okay, maybe this will be a little bit easier on me to take a picture. No, there was another wall it was taking the photo through. So inevitably it gets moved back to Henford on Bagley, which is, I believe, where Deli had hers and most people have done theirs in. But for photographic purposes, I had to save it to my gallery from Henford because there were just so many obstructions, and there's like floating grass in the sky. I don't know. I genuinely do not know what's going on, but it's a thing. And it shouldn't affect gameplay on the lot with the floating grass, I'm hoping. It's like so far out in the distance that you can't really see it unless A, you're looking at the gallery post, or B, you go into tab mode and pan your camera upward. But otherwise you can't really see it, so it's like, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine. So it looks like we're going to start off with the blue lot. I'm obviously not going to be talking through this whole thing. This is like 45-50 minutes long, so yeah, but I was really enjoying putting in all the plants and whatnot. When I started building this, it was before the update came out. So before the patch yesterday that we got. So I still had my tool mod installed and all of that. So you will see me utilize it. But towards the end, I no longer had those mods installed because obviously they need to be updated and whatnot. So you're going to see me like slightly struggling here and there, and then starting to type in cheat codes again to get move objects on. Obviously, definitely have move objects on before you place this lot, and make sure under what type of lot it is, you have residential rental selected, so it'll let you place it. It will be up on my gallery. This current version of it that's up on the gallery has no items in it. So you know how you have like the starter items for Tiny Town? I do not have any of them on there because I'm still figuring out my Sims. Once I figure out my Sims and what skills they're all going to have, I will put the objects in there and resave it. Does that make sense? Whew, sorry, I had a yawning moment. But yeah, so once I actually have all of my items and I figure out my Sims, I will put in some starting items. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm trying to get this all done before the new expansion pack comes out next week, so bear with me. I know I have so many episodes I need to edit and get uploaded, but I've been like hyper focused on trying to get this done. I just haven't really had time to sit down and fully edit for a day, which was my plan initially, but regardless, you guys are getting a cool build video out of it, and this again will be uploaded to my gallery at the time you are seeing this. But I think I'm going to stop talking here. It looks like I'm still readjusting freaking plants because that is my life in this game, is adjusting plants. Because it wouldn't be me if I didn't have a billion of those, but I wanted it to feel a little bit overgrown with a lot of colorful plants in those specific lots. Do you know what I mean? I also restarted my game because I wanted this specific lighting. I know that sounds crazy, but like I wanted this lighting because I had a family there prior, so there was already kind of like an in-between lighting situation going on, and I thought it was nicer on my eyes at that point. Yeah, here we are doing some terrain. I'm still trying to get used to it. You know, I did the whole Valeris River build for the Whispering Woods. Sorry, my brain was like completely blanked out on what it was called. For the Whispering Woods collab. That was like one of my first times really playing heavily with terrain. But, you know, I wanted to include a little bit of it. Maybe they level it out here and there. We'll see what happens, but hopefully you guys like this build. I'm very excited to get started on this next week. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the rest of this. Again, this is up on my gallery. And yeah, I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!